If you want to see stories that leave you with a good feeling, you should definitely watch our picks for the best classic feel-good movies.
Number 10. Stand By Me, directed by Rob Reiner. Based on the famous Stephen King novel, Stand By Me is a nostalgic and yet traumatizing experience of a group of friends during one extraordinary summer. Experiencing a journey to find the dead body of a missing kid, they have to grow stronger than ever together to make it out as the human beings they always wanted to be.
Hey you guys. I bet you anything that if we find him, we'll get our pictures in the paper. Yeah, we could even be on TV. Sure, we'll be heroes.
Number 9.
Un peu chaque matin.
You speak French.
Oui.
Groundhog Day is a 1993 fantasy comedy film directed by Harold Ramis. For many people, life seems like it repeats itself over and over again, with more and more depressing day-to-day routines. But for egocentric media reporter Phil Connors, this becomes true hell when one specific day repeats itself forever, without any chance of escaping it. Now Connors must accept that his egoistic lifestyle is maybe the only thing holding him back.
I don't worry about anything anymore.
What makes you so special? Everybody worries about something.
Well, that's exactly what makes me so special. I don't even have to floss.
Number 8.
I thought you said she was dead. That was her sister, the Wicked Witch of the East. This is the Wicked Witch of the West. She's worse than the other one was.
The Wizard of Oz is a musical fantasy film directed by Victor Fleming. With groundbreaking visuals comes a must-see for every young adult wandering this planet in search of magic. When a tornado ravages Kansas, a young girl is wiped from the face of the earth and lands in the magical land of Oz, where dreams come true and an adventure awaits her.
Who killed the Witch of the East? Was it you?
No, it was an accident. I didn't mean to kill anybody.
Well, my little pretty, I can cause accidents too.
Number 7.
If there's ever anything I can do for you,
I can think of a million things.
Some Like It Hot is a romantic comedy film directed by Billy Wilder. To escape the bad guys, one will go to truly extraordinary measures. After accidentally witnessing a mafia murder, slick jazz players Joe and Jerry escape their hometown with the mobsters right on their tail. Disguised as females in an all-female jazz band, they intertwine with beauty, love, ambition, and a dangerous game of cat and mouse with the mafia.
your head's hot.
Ridiculous.
You've got cold feet.
Isn't that ridiculous?
Here, let me warm them up a little. There. Isn't that better?
Yes, I'm a girl.
What'd you say?
Number 6.
This girl's like fucking perfect right now. I don't want to ruin that. Maybe you're perfect right now. Maybe you don't want to ruin that.
Good Will Hunting is a 1997 drama film directed by Gus Van Sant. Will Hunting is a genius who's living a rough life in South Boston. When Will is almost sent to jail, a professor at MIT decides to bail him out under the condition that he works with him for math every week and that he visits the therapist, Sean McGuire. With the help of Sean, Will begins to realize that there's more to himself than he thinks there is.
You're not perfect, sport. And let me save you the suspense. This girl you met, she isn't perfect either. But the question is whether or not you're perfect for each other. That's the whole deal. That's what intimacy is all about.
Number 5. Singin' in the Rain, directed by Gene Kelly and Stanley Donen. This masterpiece of the classic golden Hollywood era remains a timeless tale. Set in the 1920s, when sound in movies revolutionized the art form, two silent movie stars see their biggest hit transformed into a musical. But when one of them is dubbed by another singer without consent, their friendship is on track to end right there.
You know, it may be crazy, but we're gonna do it. The Dooming Cavalier is now a musical. Hot dog! Hallelujah! Fellas, I feel this is my lucky day, March 23rd.
Number 4.
Tell me, future boy, who's president of the United States in 1985?
Back to the Future is a 1985 science fiction film directed by Robert Zemeckis. This all-time classic family adventure is not only incredibly inventive, but pure joy. An exciting time travel adventure leads teenager Marty McFly on a mission to rescue his own existence in the universe. When accidentally changing the timeline so his parents never get together, he must reunite them before it's too late and his existence ultimately vanishes.
Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're gonna build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style?
Number 3. It's a Wonderful Life, produced and directed by Frank Capra. The story follows George Bailey, a man who has given up his dreams to help others. When a financial disaster on Christmas Eve lets George think about suicide, an angel comes along and shows him how different life in his community would be if he had never been born. The movie has been recognized by the American Film Institute as one of the 100 best American films ever made.
My mouth's bleeding, Bert! My mouth's bleeding! Zuzu's pedals! Zuzu! There they are! Bert! What do you know about that? Merry Christmas!
Number 2.
There was only one thing I could say about the war in Vietnam. Well, there's only one thing I could say about the war in Vietnam.
Forrest Gump is a 1994 comedy drama film directed by Robert Zemeckis. The story follows Forrest Gump, a slow-witted but kind-hearted man from Alabama, who witnesses and unwittingly influences several defining historical events in the 20th century United States. The movie won 6 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Actor for Tom Hanks, and was selected for preservation in the United States National Film Registry.
Now, the secret to this game is, no matter what happens, never, ever take your eye off the ball.
Before we unveil movie number 1, here are a few honorable mentions.
You're just stalling now.
You'd like to think that, wouldn't you? You've beaten my giant, which means you're exceptionally strong. So you could have put the poison in your own goblet, trusting on your strength to save you, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of you. But you've also bested my Spaniard.
How much for the little girl? The women. How much for the women?
What?
Your women. I want to buy your women, the little girl, your daughters. Sell them to me. Sell me your children.
Mater D! Mater D!
I'm just gonna kill you.
Okay, swear it one more time. I have absolute...
You have absolute power! Yes!
Number 1.
He spent that break hunkered in the shade, a strange little smile on his face, watching us drink his beer.
The Shawshank Redemption is a 1994 American drama film written and directed by Frank Darabont and is based on the 1982 Stephen King novella Rita Hayworth and Shawshank Redemption. The movie is the highest-rated film on IMDb and follows the story of a banker who is sentenced to life in Shawshank State Penitentiary for the murders of his partner and her lover, despite his claims of innocence.
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to know more about a particular movie in this list, you can check out our links in the video description. And for more top 10 movie videos, be sure to subscribe to communiTV.